Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Egyptian. Today we're going to be jumping back into a little bit of Outlaws of the Old West. I have had some very specific requests with this game recently. I figured we'd jump back into it. It's been a little while. So one of the main requests that I've been seeing is to just try different buildings, try different things, planting some seeds. We're going to go ahead and craft a couple new tools here that we haven't checked out yet. So we got a farm hoe, pitchfork. I'm not really sure what some of these things do. I know I've used them in the past, but we're going to try out a little bit of farming stuff, try out a few different things that we haven't seen before. This one here, specifically the pitchfork, is used to build barn structures. So I know we did kind of do our little barn thing over here, just kind of makeshift very quickly. If you guys did not see that, you can check out the last episode that we put out. But yeah, let's kind of just check these out here, throw them in our little hot bar. And let's see what kind of options this gives us here. All right, let's go to number 7. All right, so if we right click, different miscellaneous. So this is just a building tool. It's kind of interesting that they chose this specifically for a building. That doesn't really make a whole, holy moly. Wow, there's a whole lot of building options in this. Wow, you need a ton of planks. Hey, I wonder if we have any planks. We're going to have to get that going. That's pretty cool. All right, let's check out number 8 here. We have scarecrows. Man, there's a whole lot of stuff in here. Okay, I do remember some of this. Some of this is new. Some of this is not. So some of these pins here, I don't know if it works this way still. But it used to work if you would build a cow pen or a sheep pen or something like that. The animals would slowly just start spawning in. Yeah, I think we should probably get some of this started here. So it looks like we're going to need a whole bunch of planks today. Let's see if we have any planks available. Oh, look, 1. That's fantastic. 79. All right, so we're going to need to be cutting down some more trees today. That is for sure. Oh, maybe not. We have a ton of wood here. So I'm going to keep some wood on us just in case we need it. But let's go ahead and craft as many planks as possible. Go ahead and hit shift and click and you can craft all 161. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and make as many as possible. I'll go ahead and pause this real quick. I'll cut down some trees and then we will come back and see what we can build. Oh, we have some visitors. Okay, I was just kind of getting everything situated, getting everything organized here. And we got somebody coming into our property here. No, I don't know how he came in. He definitely should not have been able to come in like that. We got some visitors. I'm on the wrong rifle right now. There's probably one more. Yep, one more right here. All right, that should just about do it. Ah, what a surprise. What a surprise. Well, we got an eye patch and some gold bars from this guy here. With my door closed, he definitely should not have been able to come in here. But it is what it is. All right, we are back. It is morning time. We got the morning sun rising with us right now. So we worked all night. I did find out we are going to have to definitely get some more iron. So I went out and got some more iron, got some more wood. I've got some iron crafting up here. Let's go ahead and tell little horsey here to stay. In case you don't know how to do this, you can just look at your horse, hold E, scroll down and click. And if just same way, if you want him to follow you, you can do the same thing. You can click right there. That way, if you're walking around cutting trees or whatever you're doing, he will follow you around and he won't get misplaced. So now that we don't have anybody coming up trying to attack our base now, let's see here. We got 22 ready to go. We got another 14 over here. This forge is not as quick as this forge here. Obviously, this is an upgraded version, so it works a little bit faster. I started both of those at the same time. So we got 64 planks right here, so now we got a couple hundred. All right, we're not doing too bad. We can go ahead and click auto stack and sort. As you can see, we did pick up some revolvers and things like that from these bandits. Okay, so there are a few tools. There's a couple things that I wanted to show you guys. I know I've showed you this before. We looked through the tools. We did make the pitchfork, stuff like that. There are some lights and things that can be crafted here. However, if you come over to this little workbench here, so these are all pretty much things that I knew were here. We went ahead and made a hammer because this is different structures. I don't recall if I've made the hammer before, in this series at least. But this is just another utensil that you can use, another tool you can use to build different types of structures. So I made one of those. We'll check that out very briefly. And some of these things down here are brand new to me. These are all furnishing items that we've seen. Let's see, but these are all different signs. So different town gates, different things that you can make. These are some dueling flags and different things you can throw in your yard. Apparently a mortar and pestle. This is another thing that you can use to craft gunpowder instead of making a whole chemistry station. So this is obviously much easier to make. You don't have to have glass like the chemistry station does take glass. Wine press, just different signs. Very cool stuff that I didn't even know even existed into this game. So might not be brand new, but it is definitely new to me. I think that is pretty cool. All right, so we have our, where did our hammer go here? That is a sledgehammer. Not what we're looking for. There we go, number 6. All right, so if you right click here, it's a very similar, you're going to need planks and iron bars, but it is a, I'll go ahead and make one real quick. But you can see, I don't even have to make it. You can see the difference here. Look at the difference between the wood structures. So this is just an upgraded form of wood. It's just nicer. Let's see if you have, you can compare the stairs that we have here. You see how it's just a more refined plank structure. It's very nice. Let's see what else we have here. The walls, you can definitely tell the difference here. Look at the difference between the walls. So you can just make nicer houses, nicer barns, nicer different structures like that. Speaking of barns, we're going to go ahead and go back into our pitchfork here. We're going to try to make a couple of things and just kind of see how it turns out here. So again, if we click, right click and hold, we can kind of scroll around and see what our different options are. This is brand new to me. I've never built with these types of materials before. And as you can see here, when I hover over it, again, you're going to need planks and iron bars. But I want to give it a shot. I've never seen this done. This is very interesting to me. But I want to build somewhere that's not going to give us too many problems. We've seen the terrain kind of give us some issues. So even though it's hiding behind the windmill, or not the windmill, the little water tower over here, this area looks a little bit flatter. So we'll just build a small little structure and see what it turns out like. Yeah, it looks good enough here. All right, use our little mouse scroll wheel. And I screwed it up. Barn foundation straw. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Very cool. So you can throw some straw down if you want. Let's put some straw on this back part here. Now, I don't want to make too many of these because I don't know how it's going to turn out currently, but let's see what else our other options are here. All right. Barn loft. Different doorways, windows. Man, this is so cool. Interior doorway. Let's just see what some of this stuff looks like here. Okay, looks the same on both sides. Let's go ahead and throw that on there. Let's see what other options we have here. Some of these are very interesting to me. 50 planks, 15 iron bars. Then we have our big doors here. That's what I'm more interested in. Let's get our sledgehammer here into number 5. And if you don't remember from earlier, from earlier episodes, you can break things without a sledgehammer, but if you use a sledgehammer, you can see on the top right there, it gave me not everything back, but it did give me some of the materials that I used to craft back. All right, so let's go ahead and go to number 7. You don't want to do that too much with these because you're wasting a lot of materials. Let's see. Big barn door left and right. It looks like we're going to have a structure before we can put the door. I wonder how that's going to work here. We can try figuring that out in a minute. I'm more interested in these silos here. Holy crap, that is huge. Wow. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and place this just up here to the right. That's so cool looking. Something's running around me over here. I hear it, but I don't see it. So let's check this silo out here. That is pretty dang cool, man. I like that. Press E to interact. So it's just more storage. I guess you can throw grains, fibers, whatever you want in there. I'm not sure if it has any other function than that, but that is really nice. All right, let's see what other miscellaneous items we have. Barn top small, barn top big. Oh man, yeah, we got to finish some sort of structure to put one of these up there. That is badass. Okay. Oh man, come on, dude. Get out of here. Better not be going after my horse either. I think he got the point. But now it's being inhumane. I think we should finish the job. Finish what you start. There you go. Everybody's trying to come and attack us. We're just minding our own business. Alright, let's go back to number 7 here. Let's get a little bit more of this stuff figured out here. I don't like how we're up here on this hill, but it's all experimental. It'll be fine. It'll be just fine. So let's... Oh, straw full. Look at that. Well, that makes sense. Look, we go from full straw, very little straw, no straw at all. That rhymed. Unintentional. Very unintentional. All right. Well, we need to make it a little bit bigger. I'm not sure how much materials we have currently. I really wish there was a tool that you could kind of flatten out the ground. Yep, this one is backwards. Man, that sucks. It's going to bother me. I'm going to pretend like it's not... You know what? No, I can't do it. I can't do it. You're going bye-bye. All right. All right, let's do this again. Number 7. Let's go to our... Nope, that's not the right tool. All right, let's go to our partial straw here. Maneuver that around. There we go. Okay, so we have our walls here. Not sure how this works. How expensive is this? Because it's going to be a tester. Big barn doorway, big barn interior doorway. Okay, so there's our left doorway. Takes up, looks like 2 spots. And then let's go ahead and see if we can throw the right one here. And maybe that will allow us to put up the big barn door. All right, well, that's a little weird. Okay. I think I see what they're doing here. I think I see what they're doing. So there's the left, there's the right. So it's always open, and then you can kind of close it there. So we should be able to probably put a wall up here then. I'm imagining that's what the purpose is. Barn wall. No. Well, that's strange. Well, we found some issues. It won't let us break the doors, so we're going to have to break the whole thing, unfortunately. All right, let's give that one more shot. Hopefully we have the iron. We got 44 left currently. Let's see here. All testing. This is all testing. Let's go ahead and throw the left here again, but we'll try to switch the doors around and see if that makes a difference. Okay, so this doesn't make sense to me. I have wasted a lot of materials trying to figure this out, but it doesn't really matter which one you put, the left on the left on the right, vice versa. It doesn't matter. It seems like it'll only let you put walls on the open spaces, and it won't let you put the walls on this side here. So anytime you open the doors, they kind of open the wrong way. I imagine a door should be able to be here and here, with a wall here and a wall here. And then the doors should open away from each other to make one big door, like a barn would have. But it's not really working that way, so maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. But we're going to go ahead and just kind of skip over that for now. That's unfortunate, because it would have been cool. But maybe we'll mess around with it again here in a little while. I'm more interested in go ahead and putting together a little barn. Just kind of getting it working. I really want to mess with the gable and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I've probably used too many materials at this point. That's all right. So there's a barn loft. All right, so let's do some normal walls here. Do a window. Not really sure which side is which. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. There we go. Put a couple normal walls here. If nothing else, we're at least getting the color, so that's pretty cool. I do like that. So we'll just go ahead and leave the face open here. Get a couple more windowed walls. Very nice. Very cool. All right, so then I think we can probably put more regular walls up here. And I actually don't know why I put these here. I wanted it to be open. We'll go ahead and let it be for now. And then I'm thinking here we might be able to put one of these bad boys. It looks like it wants something to connect to. I wonder if they have pillars here. Let's see. It looks like they do. That might just... Oh, I wonder if they have white pillars. They do. I'd rather have the white pillars. They have it match a little bit better. All right, can't put those there. So let's go ahead and knock those out real quick. There we go. Now let's see if we can put our loft door. Look at that. Big old loft window. I like it. So it's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be good enough for now. Let's go ahead and see if we can throw some little stairs here. Very nice. Looking pretty cool. Let's see what other options we have here. Got some barn railings. Can kind of make it look pretty interesting here. Very similar to what we did in the other area. Kind of customize it however you want. I guess we could put some going outwards. Maybe we just won't worry about that for now. Let's see what other options we have. Barn windows. There you go. Throw some windows in there. That's one thing I like about this game. There's just so many different ways to customize things. Let's see what we have options for ceilings here. Okay. You got like ceiling straw in case you want to make a second story here, which to be completely honest, makes perfect sense, especially up here. And they're going, no, they're going the same way. All right, cool. Just to kind of keep this little theme going here. Ah, we need more materials. What are we out of? Planks? Probably everything. Planks and iron. Okay, fortunately we did have a lot of planks and a little bit more iron to go around. So we're going to go ahead and try to finish this off. Again, just like our last build. Not as big as I would like it to be, but we're just kind of experimenting with this. Like I said, this is new. It's kind of fun. I just kind of want to check it out a little bit. Let's throw a little staircase in here. Okay, so as you can see, I don't have an actual staircase in here. Now we can use just these like normal little stairs, which actually looks pretty good. But let me go ahead and show you also that using different tools, you can mix and match. I'm going to go ahead and use the other staircase that we have. But you can see, even though this doesn't match perfectly, you can use the other tools and kind of mix and match. Yeah, mix and match different building materials. You can use the bricklaying tool to lay down bricks on one half, and then use different wood tools, and you can just kind of customize it the way you want it. We're going to go ahead and go back to 7 here, use the pitchfork. We're going to go ahead and just use the normal little stairs here. I'm thinking we can probably put a set of stairs there. Ooh, if we were just one longer, we could put 2 different. Yeah, that just looks weird. We'll go ahead and leave it with just this for now. Let's see if we can work on a little bit of a ceiling. Barn roof sloped. Okay. That's a hell of a slope. Do we have any other options here? Sloped half. Well, let's go ahead and throw one of those up there and just see which one we like better. It's going to take more materials, but I think the full slope looks better. Yeah, I think so. All right, we got those going. So now I think we can probably put just some flat roofs here. Barn roof. The good thing about building smaller buildings like this is that you're not going to have any support because your walls are so close together. So we shouldn't need any pillars or anything crazy like that. Put another wall here with a window so we can see the moonlight. And then we should have some half wall options here. Perfect. Very cool. All right, I like that. That's pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. Okay, so looking at this, I think it looks pretty cool, but it does look a little awkward. The barn is a little bit small, so I kind of decided that I wasn't really done playing around with this too much. So I kind of want to make this just a little bit bigger. It is a waste of materials. It is what it is. It's going to kind of look a little bit off, but I don't think we need to destroy everything. We are going to get rid of this wall here, and this wall here. All right, so it did give us back a little bit of iron. I want to keep the main structure, but I kind of just want to make the barn protrude out just a little bit more. So we're going to go back into this tool, make a couple more foundations. Make sure it's going the same way here. And we'll keep it going exactly the way we had it. Regular, a little bit of straw, and then a full straw here. Very nice. And then I'm thinking we can put just some regular walls here. And then I think we can do just a bunch of little windows here. Just happy little windows. What's the best way to do this? There we go. That doesn't look too bad. All right, cool. Now we can do a flat ceiling. barn roof. Very nice. And then we should have some half walls as well. Barn wall half. Cool. I think that adds a little something extra. All right, just kind of makes it look a little bit bigger here. Now I do want to test out this barn top. I think that could be the icing on the cake. It might not work because it's not a flat ceiling, but all right, we had to go pick up our normal hammer here because we don't want to waste resources. I know that sounds stupid because I've been wasting the hell out of these resources, but we want to make some of these very cheap log steps here because we want to be able to get on top. And all this pretty much uses is wood. So this is not very much to waste here. Can we build some more going up this way? There we go. Looks like it might let me just do it. There we go. All right, cool. Let's get our pitchfork back out. Ooh, is it not going to let us? It wants to clip into something. So what it might want us to do is add some pillars down here. Let's give that a shot. Do some interior pillars right here. Okay, looks like it'll let us put it right here. Now it might clip in. It looks like it's going to clip in. It might not look very good from the inside. We're going to go ahead and try it. We're going to see what it looks like here. Yeah, definitely clips in. So I'm not really sure what the secret is of that. But let's step back and take a look at it. It doesn't look the best. It doesn't look the best. But I'm sure if you sit around and you kind of play with it for a little while, you can probably figure it out, no problem. Again, we're just kind of going through the motions here and trying to figure this stuff out. Some of this stuff I just have not seen before. Let's go ahead and press H and get that HUD off of our screen there. I think we should have used the big one. Yeah, I definitely do. But you know what? It will work for now. All right, so what else did we have here? So we have our hoe. Let's see what we can build with this. We got a little scarecrow here. Where can we put this bad boy at? All right, so it looked like it was going to let us make some of that stuff, but we didn't really have the materials that we needed. Normally, if you don't have the materials you need, it will show up as red instead of white, but it wasn't. So now that you see I do have the materials that we need, we are able to make some of these other items here. Where we want them, I'm not really sure. We could just throw them back here. I'm not super concerned with the placement because, like I said, we're just kind of throwing this up. I really just want you guys to kind of see how it all works. Again, I'm using the mouse wheel to just kind of scroll around. So this is another alternative. If you don't want to make a barn, you do want to find some flatter ground. This is probably going to levitate a little bit. We're going to go ahead and just throw it down. Look at that. Look at that. We got a little cow. We got a little cow. Can we do anything with you? Give water. Well, we're not going to do that right now. So you can see it is kind of levitating a little bit. So you want to find some flatter ground to kind of throw that on. Throw a little chicken coop down. Man, we got a regular old farm going right now. Look at that. We got our sheeps. Got our little chickens. We got a nice little spot for our pigs. We just need some more plant fiber. Cluck, 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 cluck. Okay, so I went around gathering a little bit more plant fiber. I know we've already done a lot this episode. It's probably going to be running pretty long, but, you know, several of you have been requesting this kind of stuff, so I definitely want to give you what you want to see. And, yeah, there's no point in doing it at all if we ain't going to do it right. So, let's go ahead and come back into here. Let's see if we can make... Which one do we not have? I think it's the pig pen, right? All right, had to do a little bit more grinding, but we do have the materials that we have now. We can officially make our little pig pen here. I did a little bit of rearranging. Our water tower was right here, but it just kind of made more sense to have all the animals just kind of hanging out in one little area here. We got our little pig pen. Look at him. Well, what a cool little guy. So we got our pigs, we got our sheep, we got our little barn. Our water tower is now placed back there. You can see I kind of moved the silo a little bit closer to the barn. If you don't know how to move, you can come up to any, well, not any item, but certain items you can come up to, hold E, and anything that has this little cowbell looking thing here, you can click on it, hit move, and you can move it to and from. Put our little wagon over here, but I also built, let's see, number 6 here. This isn't going to be flat ground, so it's not going to look the best, but we can probably move this one later on. This will be like our little entrance to the city here. Welcome to the Dust Ball. If you come up here, you should be able to, yep, click on E, and you can change it. If you guys have any suggestions for the names, feel free to let me know. And in the spirit of long episodes, we're going to go ahead and make a farm plot. I don't know how this works. I don't know anything about it. We're just going to throw a couple of things down here real quick. Something tells me we should probably start expanding. Maybe we could have it behind the barn here. Yeah, we could make this our little fields here. There we go. So farm plots, as you can see, takes 50 stone and 100 fiber. This game can be a grind. It can definitely be a grind. I'm not going to lie about that. So let's see. Have it separated a little bit. I'm not sure how many crops we can have here. Oh, that might be all that we can do here. Yep, looks like that might be it for now. It says health water level. Okay, so if you walk up to it and you press E, I guess you'd put different types of seeds and stuff in there, different fertilizers. Well, at least we have the plots for now. If this is something that you guys are interested in seeing, more building, more farming, more to do with the animals, I do believe that you can clip the sheep. There's tools for that. I believe you can probably collect eggs from the chickens. You can probably milk the cows. Look at that. We got another cow in here. Very cool. So if you guys are interested in seeing more of this, please feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I definitely love hearing from you guys. We have a nice little community going. Let's go ahead and hit H again to kind of get off of that. Let's take a look at our little community we got going here. We got a nice little homestead. Animals, barns, all kinds of stuff going on here. So again, thanks for coming and spending some time with me. My name is Egyptian. If you want to see some more, let me know. I cannot know unless you hit the like button down below. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Come back and join me for more content. And hey, I appreciate the support. That's going to be it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next episode.